this is like, you know, 5 stats. This is like having half the ultimate orb at the start, which is not bad.
What is half an ultimate orb? The okay orb? It's not as ultimate.
It's like okay, not great, not terrible orb.
Kodo up against Yopaj over mid. Take a look at these lanes. We try screen it up.
You shall not.
3 screens, 2 eyes. And here we are looking at FBZ, taking a lot of harassment in that bottom lane. And it's the matchup of Yopaj and Makoto. Beastmaster, Puck again here for Yopaj. Do you have faith with Yopaj again? Or?
Yeah, he should do much better than he did against the Temporal Assassin. Beastmaster is annoying, but there isn't that, you know, he hits level 5 and then you feel like you can't burn through those refraction charges. This time around, Beastmaster will get, you know, a bit more pressure.
Cute survived with the fairy fire, but one more shot from Play Hard will get first blood.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Oh, they also lost the courier. Like, couriers are worth so much gold. Like, the one at the start, 25 gold, is not that much, but it's some extra. Times 5, it's actually quite a lot, and it just keeps on giving. Beastmaster
Nice
6 CS. Yopaj has 9. Like, their heroes can't dispel and don't build into like dispel items to remove the wild access stacks. We've seen in the versus bottom lane. I'll just shut up.
FBZ getting chased. Right click's coming in, and Natsumi with a big smash down on FBZ. Joel will end up dead as a trade.
It's a good trade. Like, he dies on Enchantress, can bring healing salve for Natsumi at the bottom, can bring the items, so Natsumi will get some extra solo XP from the bottom lane meanwhile, so it's all good. He could potentially also TP mid, maybe refill the bottle. Oh, Mikado, like he's going. Like, he's gonna try to go. But there is a water rune, fairy fire, which says it's enough. Also has a point in phase shift. Like, usually we see Pugs being a bit more aggressive, putting a point in Vanning Rift, but when you're playing also far away from the new cliff, so I don't think that's gonna get deboarded.
Gather round.
I don't know if they expect people to ward there as much. Dream Coil comes out onto 2, KezQ and Makoto. Again, this is a Dream Coil, though, that doesn't net them anything. Arrow, KezQ in deep view warding. That's an aggressive posture.
Yeah, position 5s in this games are just, you know,
T-warding for their lives.
Thinking they have a secondary life.
Very hesitant to start this game off, especially coming out of game 1 when it was a back-and-forth firefight. Epi, a little bit slow. Epicenter, Burrow Strike coming up short. Makoto has the axes. The arrow hits. The Primal Roar is in. They've got the Starstorm right on top of Makoto. They'll get that kill. They'll take out 1. The silence on the 2. This might stop them from getting a kill here onto the Sand King. Echo Slam! Deleted.
Not the best execution from OB.Neon. Level 3
Dire's
Burrow
top
Strike.
tower is under
Well,
attack.
sometimes it's much shorter than you
A prize.
think it is. They didn't manage to bring it down bottom lane. They
War
will
point,
get
Dream Assault.
probably ulti off the break.
Dream Coil though, so turn around. Dream Assault, he's getting low. He needs to be careful. Adaptive Strike with the Waning Rift. The silence is there. Yopaj takes out Dream Assault. That's all for the reincarnation to be on cooldown. You should have seen the look that I just got.
No, I was like, Peacock, you can do better than this. You know, I've heard you. You can be
Dream
better.
Coil, freezing field, 3 heroes all on the side of Boom, and Skim will fall, but Hide FBZ and KezQ not too lucky.
They don't need anyone else.
Go
They
out.
have Beastmaster. He can take this fight 1 versus 3.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
A good initiation once again by Puck. He's controlling.
Burrow Strike, Makoto. Stunned up again, Centaur with the stun, Fire Blast, Stonelock, oh, Echo Slam, Fissure comes through, they might trade, they might not! Oh no! Skip survives, Makoto, Hide, they're both dead on the side of Boom, they get the kill on Joel. They have this Spirit Vessel onto the Doom, they get the kill to KezQ, wait for him over, I'm not sure the Morphwing's gonna do enough here to really salvage what's going on, because he's been hit with the Dream Coil, Dream Assault trying to survive, the Great Fire Blast comes in, the arrow's gonna land, so they are starting to bring down Dream Assault, who will eventually fall.
They gonna tip him.
Is there.
Like, they gonna tip him after this. He's the one who's going in. That one hero shows up. also known as Beastmaster. You need to stop taking the Roche coil on him instantly. He is the most damage.
They've got the BKB as well as the Doom that comes out on the Yopaj. That might do something here for Boom, but they're going to get the kill on Makoto as well as Kizu. The Echo Sun's going to be dropped down. They get the kill on the Yopaj. They're going to buy back on Kizu immediately. And Burrow Strike comes through. They get the first life out of the hands of the Raid King. Playhard trying to run. Dreamcell starting to do a lot of damage. Kizu comes in looking for the slow. The fissure on a 3. There's the blink in with the totem. They're turning it around. Freezing field. Shawwell gone. Natsumi might drop as well. He is out of here. Full team. Fire blast. Arrow this time connects.
You had no place here. Shadow.
As Q ends up dead. Blink with the Moor Stomp onto this. Oh, strike at the center. That's massive. Absolutely huge. They popped the Aegis. It's still not enough damage, though. Even with the Echoes on the arrow, timed perfectly. Little strike. See you later, Dreamcell. 4 gone on Boom. Wow, man, so they're probably gonna have to fight this. Got Echo Slam available, Primal Roar as well as the Doom. They need to be careful with the BKB. An untouchable. Well, Doom out. That's onto the Mirana. Interesting choice. Axis coming in. Yopaj comes over with the Dream Coil. Now Natsumi with BKB going after FBZ. FBZ, he's in a lot of trouble as he already uses BKB. That's gonna be on cooldown for a minute, so he needs to try and run away with the epicenter coming up from Scam, but it's not on anybody. FBZ, he ends up dead. He's got buyback. They need to be careful. Field trying to defend.
You got everything.
They got it all. Kizu, Glimmer Cape, TP attempt, illusory orb on him. Kizu, the dust is too late. Adapt to strike and the fissure jailed. They literally jailed.
V for victory. Look, you can't pass.
Definitely tense, and I mean, Roche may not even be next on the menu. It could just be the game, depending on where this fight breaks out. Blink forward with the War Stomp. That's going to stun up Well, but they've got the Burrow Strike as well as the arrow to follow it up. FBZ in trouble. The Fissures come through with the Dream Coil landing on both of them. Needs the buyback. As well as the Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden snaps it. They're probably going to need a buyback from FBZ. Axe is being thrown forward from Makoto. They've got Dreamcell in a bit of a bad position, as well as Kizu. Kizu gone. He's got buyback too. Back onto the high ground. And this should potentially open up Roche.
Move speed is okay if he uses a Swift Blink. It has some extra move speed from S and Y, so at least that's okay. But the Morphling, he finished the rapier. Let's see the damage.
And they get something out of this. They look over. Scam, he needs to be careful because he did buyback. They've got the Primal Roar. The Aeon Disc is no longer going to be available for him. Scam popped the BKB. They go into the trees. They've got the illusory
coil in a second.
Dream Coil is up and available. Dreamcell not going in just yet. And he'll use that Stormcrafter to be up in the air for a moment, but Hyde is dead. Axe is coming through. Arrow doesn't land. They're still looking to chase. They look over as they find themselves FBZ, who pops the BKB, but the damage coming in from Natsumi might be too much. He snaps the Dream Coil. He's gone. Both these heroes don't have buyback.
It's time to go. Like OB.Neon.
Are scanning. Take us.
Scan, connect, Radiant know exactly where they are.
They're wrapping around. Moonlight Shadow. They're in Viz. I don't have the vision on this. They've got the Hex and the Blink forward as well. The first strike's going to come through on the Earthshaker. Earthshaker in a lot of trouble. They get the kill on a high. He doesn't have buyback. He's down for 80 seconds with Freezing Field coming down from Kizu, but that's going to be stopped. Looking over. Dream Coil. Use Dreamcell. Gone! Whoa! Yopaj gets the kill. Natsumi takes out Kizu.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
3 heroes dead. Wreath Fire Blast on the FBZ. It's going to take your head if you're not too careful.
Dire's top barracks
trying to get away. Pops the Scorched Earth. Ooh, this is not looking good. Burrow Strike, right clicks, all in. There's the kill. 34k lead. And Enchantress. Okay, Divine Read.
It's going down so quick with this Bloodthorn.
Dreamcell on the high ground. They've got the Fissure coming out from Hyde. That hits onto 2. They've also got the Totem Waveform back from Dreamcell. Wraith Fire Blast is going to be avoided by Kizu, who's trying to run
first coil.
They've got themselves the Dream Coil that's down onto Dreamcell with the Adaptive Strike hitting as well as the Primal Roar. They have the control coming out of the Raid King, the Freezing Field coming through as well as the Fissure. Now the Totem, it's on a 3, but Dreamcell's got a lot of damage. The Dream Coil down. They've got themselves a Silence. They get the kill onto the Morphling, and this should seal it up for Neon as they have taken out 3, though. To just break on through to the other side here.
Yeah, without Morphling, they just
another Dream Coil. Snaps, Hyde. Well, Snap, Crackle, and Popko, him and Makoto. They're all dead. Team White there for Neon, and they'll take the series 2 up.
Neon, they look really good in the first season. They look really good in the major, even with a standing, changing the roles. It seems like this team just keeps on improving. Like this team just keeps on getting better. I think they learned a lot also, you know, playing in the major. A bit of a different